Hello, everyone. Sorry about the loud voice thing. You could turn the volume down, but it's just how it is. So where we left off, the the doctor that you see before you told a story of the man of searing flames, and he says that the people, um, if they could control the beast in that gun, then all the enemies will fall. So basically, that when everyone is terrified. So yeah, then as All Might couldn't believe that the Zuko was. Hold on, sorry about that. And so yes, they are basically like so. Yeah, when All Might heard the what they were planning to do with Zuko was, as Nazu was like, well, if it's true that the Zuko is the reincarnation of that creature, and the villains already know the story of why he such and such on, we must protect him at all costs. He's the as Ochako, or as every single one of them, like Racerhead tells the all of them that they'll be like Zuko will be, or your brother. Actually, he told Zumi that her brother will be like coming to UA because with our protection thing, okay? Because they with your son or with your thing, and it would be quite scary. Very, very, because of these stories. So, yeah, he'll be in class 1A. He's in our top priority one. As Bunny Girl says, yeah, he basically will be training under us, one of us pro heroes. Probably mostly an Endeavor. Yeah, Todoroki couldn't believe. As when Endeavor heard about that whole incident thing. Yeah. And as Zuko regained consciousness, as Ochako was there, as Ochako, or he sees Ochako as one of his memories was from one of the clones thing, as he says, "You must be Ochako or Raka, right?" Uh, yeah. Huh? I am. How did you know? When when I was at that place, when I got cloned by that doctor, the after each one, like number one, number two, number three, number four, well, um, their memories goes back into my body, so I can remember, who are so like kind-hearted and all that stuff. So yeah, when old Chaco couldn't believe that she he knows about that part as he gets up, um, as All Might and says, "Relax, just trying to get up, All Might. Just my the what happened after the as All Might tells him that or explains what happened when he was just at the villain's base for a very long time. As he says, well, probably will probably redo the quirk testing again. And as Nezu says, no need, no need. The your clone your clone took the that quirk test for you, so no need. As yeah, you're already in class 1A. As he says, yeah, okay. As of course when as Zuko says, if I ever see that doctor, the one that they had me in that tube again, he won't. Um, I, you won't, because if I if I see him, I would have just killed him. Okay, because that was so painful. As they saw his back and the tubes things, they looked like same tubes that yeah. As Class 1A says, how are you doing? And and, and uh, as yeah, the they haven't really met, so they were like, huh, we heard so much about you, you know, Zuko. Hm. Well, tell me your names again. I I only remember was Todoroki, Bakugo, oh, and through the clones' memories was they remember. Uh, so yeah, as Mina or Maya, I always get those two confusing. The so she says, "I am Maya." I think that's how I need to look up her names. Mina, Mina. I looked her up. I keep saying Maya, or Mei for her. So yeah. So she introduces herself, oh, and then followed by like it basically like they all like got introduced to themselves one by one. Yeah. And the grapefruit kid Hin was like trying the thing about the Momo's like body thing. As yeah. Um he was or he used his tail and slapped and not Dark Shadow, the one that's underneath. My n o or grapefruit kid, and sending him flying. As yeah, plus it was also Class B that Class B was there. Er, as they introduced themselves. No, and like yeah, as he knows that Zumi is his sister. So yeah, as yeah, the next day, or they release him, and yeah, of course his mom actually was there, as she runs up to him, hugs him, and apologizes to him as he tells her, "Hey, I'm not mad at you. No." Okay? As yeah, as they like he learns, and of course Toga was there, but she wasn't a villain. She was a like a like a student. So yeah. So they were like they did a camp arc, and of course during the raid arc they Of course, during the overhaul fight, during the dodgeball thing, as most of them, I'm skipping it, but most of them were like, mm, huh, let's take out the big lizard dude right there. As he finds that offensive, as when he transforms, and yeah, he basically blocking everyone's attacks. And he became pro hero. Oh. As, yeah. Whoops. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. And yes, he does actually, when he became a pro hero, sorry about that, when he became a pro hero, his pro hero name is actually Searing Flames. God of Searing Flames, or actually Lord of Searing Flames. Yeah. As they were like, that's a good name because you're basically. So yeah. As he does save Ares. And plus when he used his absorption power thing, like accidentally. So his body went from being like normal scrawny, or actually buffer than, or muscular than anyone. So yeah. And actually Momo walked up to Ochako and tells her so to, because she knows that that she loves him. So both of them decided to go on a date with him. And like get married and had 2 kids. That makes 4. So yeah. 2 kids for each one. And it makes 4. Yeah. It happened so fast. And now this is the good time. And in these videos things, they actually asked, or actually Stars and Stripes, they asked Zuko to like fly around and to over the villain's base. Gosh dang it, I never got that. So they basically fly around fly over to the villain's like headquarters things and just go to town. So they actually did. So yeah. So after they did, and bye bye. Before we go, I want to do 2 things. This is called filler. So yeah. So this is the fill-in thing. So the first one is Summoner of the Barrier. If this card is normal summon, you can Set one holy life barrier or trap card from your graveyard or battlefield or hand or deck to the field in your spell and trap card zone. If it does, you can special summon 2 copies of this and in attack mode, but they can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. And they are unaffected by card effects or your opponent's card effects, so if this card is sent to the grave, you can reshuffle 1 card from your graveyard or banish own to your deck, and then shuffle it, and then you draw 2 cards, and then this card is so, but the defense is times 2. So basically, you summon 2 of these. So now the Elemental Hero Ashley. If this card is discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, you can select 1 card, earn spell or trap card from your deck or graveyard or banish zone to your hand. And if it does, you can special summon 2 elemental heroes from anywhere to your field in attack mode. And then this card is special summoned to your field in attack mode for once per turns. This card's effects cannot be negated by card effects. So that's crazy, isn't it? And then we got the Dark Dice. It's basically like that card that allows you to draw number of cards and your opponent discards cards too. So I don't really know until I look it up. So peace out, y'all, and have a good night or day. And I almost forgot about this spell card before we go. So all elemental hero monsters, to clarify, gains this effect for once per turns. I don't know why there's a question mark, but it should be a dot right there. You do not need fusion spell card to fusion summon a fusion monster by using this fusion material for it. So basically, it is like those A through Z archetypes. It's the ones that are like, you don't need a formation to fusion summon. And if this card is sent to the grave, you can special summon 2 elemental heroes monsters from anywhere to your field in attack mode. But their attack points become double. They attack points. And ignoring their summoning conditions. So yeah, this card is broken, but in the calmest way possible. Like, summon or activate this, like, basically gives all of them XYZs, and of course, some of these cards are based off of actually real people. So, some of them, like this one, The first half, the if you get rid of the apostrophe, this one, that was someone's account. So the Lord of, yeah. So yeah, it basically searches out a card and you draw 2 cards instead of normal draw phase. If this card is sent to the grave, you can, normal summon this card to, or from your graveyard to your field by shuffling 2 cards from your graveyard to the deck. And then this card basically gains that much attack points until the end of your next turn. So basically, yeah. And the card, there was a one. I'll do this on a whole nother topic, but this one is like Hades. How Hades from like Kratos' thing. Like this one is like Egyptian gun hunt, but it gains it has the Sliper the Sky Dragons effect of gain, but instead of 100, it gains 200 or 2,000. Sorry, but instead of a hand, it's a graveyard. So basically, it absorbs cards into it. If this card is sent to the grave, you can discard 1 card from the top of your deck to the grave to normal summon this card from the graveyard to your field. If you do, so basically this is just a normal summon. And then its upgraded form, Multiverse, there's Bender of 0, 2 level 4s, or overlay on top of the one that I just said earlier. This is just a fill-in part, so yeah. And yeah, it just destroys all cards from your opponent's field if they have any monsters. Then this card it's basically like saying I'm taking your cards and making them into my XYZ materials. So basically 5 cards, basically 5 cards, monsters. You can use them to gain into this, so yeah. Plus, you can endlessly destroy, orb, destroy. It is like the relinquish ish, but this one you can add this, or if this card is sent to a grave, you can special summon all the XYZ materials from this card to your field in attack mode. If it does, you can add this card from anywhere to your extra deck. And then you can add 2 spell cards or / trap cards. See, this one is basically so now it's almost actually time for it. So yeah, this one summons her brother, and this is Super Robo and this is Super Robo Lady. Super Robo Ryu, Super Robo Lady. So yeah. And it goes into the battle armor and the battle suit or beast armor girl. So now I reached over 30 mark. So bye.